Hello guys, this is part two of how to start a pressure washing business. And we left off at where to start in the last video. Now this part two is getting into more of the nitty gritty, you might say. The legal aspects of owning and starting a business if you haven't already. Well, of course, if you've already started a business, this is nothing new to you. But this video is actually for those newbies just getting started. So get legal. First and foremost, I can't stress this enough. Get legal meaning looking to the right business insurance for you, whether it's general liability or what other insurance. Now, I'm not the end all be all to what type of insurance you're going to need for your business, because this really goes into the next point, part two, or B part of the first question there of getting legal. Whether you're going to be an individual, sole proprietor, you're going to be a corporation, I recommend going to your CPA that you trust, certified public accountant, and asking them, because wow, you're talking about a lot of red tape and a lot of questions I cannot answer for you on what direction you want to take your business. So get legal, sit down, take this time to establish a rapport with a certified public accountant in your area that you can trust. So only you can answer that, and only you can go in that direction in which you want to take your business. But I highly recommend getting legal, having the right coverage, because in part one you did the preliminary, where to start. You've established about what you want to do and that this is the type of business you want to get in. So now this part two is you're taking it a step further. You're getting your ducks in order from a legal aspect. So get legal. I can't answer those questions for you, and I choose not to, because whatever city, county, country you live in, this varies. So I don't want to get into that, but do your homework, your groundwork on what you want to establish legally. Are you going to have workers? In the area I live in, you have workers, you got to have workers' comp. Boom, that's a given. It's nowhere around it. So, and I recommend that you do your research there. Not to belabor that point, but that's a very, very important step. And many people, ignore those things, and accidents happen when something breaks at someone's home. They're going to be looking at you. Do you have insurance? And a lot of times, I'll even go further than that or go back. They won't even hire you, and rightly so, if you don't have insurance. Highly recommend it. Okay, that's enough on that one. Number two, get your business branded. Get a logo. Go out there and search around for different logos that you perhaps want. And this is another one here, a company that I wanted to just turn you on to that has helped me establish my business over the years. And I found out honestly about this company, or this website, Fiverr, a little later in my business. I wish I'd have known about it when it first came out. I don't think it's been out extremely long, but again, I've been out pressure washing for over 20 years, and it would have been nice to have something like this getting established. Just to show you about this company. Maybe you're not a tech person like me, maybe you are. But if you're not, you can just type into fiverr.com. It's free to go and look, but of course, if you want these services, you have to pay for them, and they vary by price. For example, you want a business logo. You type in the search there. I want to establish a logo for my business, and there are people, companies that will do just that. And again, look how all over the board some of these companies are. So you have to do your work. Nobody can do this for you. You know how much you can perhaps afford or pay. But they will design a modern logo for you, for your business, from $600 down to $15. And again, like anything, you get what you pay for. But just because you pay less, don't mean it's not a quality logo. I think I paid 15 or 20 bucks for my logo. Again, it's not wowing anybody, but it gets the job done and it brands your business, which I highly recommend. So check out that little company there, Fiverr. Fiverr is a very, very good one there to get you started, get your logo, get you on the way. And also flyers. Flyers are important. Don't minimize flyers. In BC, that means business cards. So keep your business cards with you, and that goes hand in hand. Once you get your logo, perhaps if you go to Fiverr, and there's different companies out there, Logo Maker. I mean, there's hundreds of things that you guys probably know more than I do in regards to that. But get yourself some business cards, simple. Doesn't have to be too complicated, too fancy. But you get you some business cards so that you can get those guys out there. And of course, you may know about this company, Vistaprint. You can get some good quality business cards at affordable prices. So check those guys out. Vistaprint's very, very good. I've used them for years, and I think all I do now is I sign in with Vistaprint under my account and just reorder cards. I can get like I think 500 for very inexpensive. I don't know what it is right off now, but you can check that out. That's pretty simple to do. And the next thing to really promote your business when you're starting that pressure washing business is ads. Ads are good. And again, you got to watch what ads are productive or that produce. Here in the area we live in, our local ad does pretty good. I know newspapers and things like that are sort of outdated now. But we have a local newspaper here. It's not the cheapest either. I mean, I think I pay, which I think is expensive. I pay 80 bucks a month for a local ad, which is about maybe 25 words or so in this little service directory. But that little ad produces and pays for itself within a month's time, especially our busy season. We live in East Tennessee. And so our busy season is from March all the way. I push into December, to be honest, right before holiday season. People are, getting their house ready and clean for the holidays. And as long as the weather is decent, I'm working all the way through December. And it depends on what region of the country you live in. Um, it may be shorter than that, may be longer. So that's a good little plug there for your local ads and flyers. They do well also. Another last point here, not to make this video too long, is with the branding and the ads is your website. I really highly recommend you getting a website. Now that you have your logo all together and established, and you got your branding there, you got your flyers, your ads, put and invest the money as time goes on. And you don't have to do this right away, but get you a website. And there's many web hosting companies. Many people know about GoDaddy. I think HostGator has actually been sold by EIG, I think, company, but HostGator is still around. I think they were sold by another company. Bluehost. This one I recommend here is called A2 Hosting. Now they're maybe not as big, as popular as a HostGator or a GoDaddy, but I tell you what I've liked about this company is their consistency, their attention to detail, and their customer service. That's actually number one in my book, their customer service. I've called these guys on numerous occasions, and maybe I'm just being a little cheap, but I built my own website because I didn't have a whole lot of graphics that I wanted to put on it. I just basically wanted a website for individuals to go to that were learning or wanted to know my process of washing. And I'll put a link in the description of my website if you want to check it out. It's very basic. You could probably point out a lot of flaws in it, of course, but it does the job. And I post on there from time to time. And I don't post as much now that I'm making these YouTube videos because, that's kind of the way of the world now. People are going to videos to see how to do stuff. So, but on my website, I've posted videos, and on my YouTube channel, I'll try to put a link in the description of it as well. You can see how my process is and how I wash houses. And you can sort of build, we can learn from each other. And you can learn a lot on YouTube on how people are doing pressure washing and certain aspects of their business that they've added on over the years, and that's definitely what I've done. But A2 Hosting, I'll put a link down there, and they're very affordable. If you want to create or have someone at Fiverr, you'll notice with Fiverr, you can type in website design, and that website, Fiverr, they'll design your own website for you too. I really highly recommend Fiverr. Now, will somebody out there say there's different and better services? Well, yeah, of course, there may be, but you have to vet certain companies and people just like anything else. And but you can get some good quality website design from Fiverr also. But here's my website here at washmycastle.com. As you notice, very basic, giving just a quick overview summary of what I do. I wash houses pretty much residentially. I do other things like dry vent cleaning. See, that's another thing you can do to add on to your business. I give also the process of which I wash houses. It's kind of nice. You can put your website on your business cards. So just a nice little way to get an established business and give people some ideas about what you do. So not to extend this video out too much, but that was part 2 of how to start a pressure washing business. So stay tuned for more videos on videos and tips and ideas about the pressure washing industry. You guys have a good one. So we'll see you in the next one.